Now, I'm very honoured to be joined in the studio by a very good friend of mine.
Jeez.
Mr. Reload. What's going on?
Yo, what's good, AGT?
Come on. I haven't seen you for a hot sec.
Nah, no, man.
You've been hiding from me. Come on.
Nah, I've been hiding in these streets, man. You know.
But you've been working as well.
Nah, man. Yeah, man. You
as
know
in
what I mean?
music.
Work. Music.
Word
yeah,
to Rihanna.
Eh?
Word to Rihanna.
Work. Now, I've been doing quite a bit of music recently. Quite a bit of writing.
Yeah.
Little bits and bobs. There's a few bits and bobs that have happened since the last time I've been on the show as well. And
yeah. And why don't you tell them about a little project? I say little. It's a big project that you've got coming out sort of mid-September time. Or can we do that?
Do you know what? Yeah, now we can still obviously.
I'm your boy, remember?
Nah, definitely. So obviously this is an exclusive thing, and so we're currently working on a project. I'm currently working on a project called The Reprint. Yeah,
The Reprint.
The Reprint, which is a take on Jay-Z's classic Blueprint. I was about to say Blueprint then. But yeah. So Jay-Z's classic Blueprint, that was one of the albums that really got me into hip hop, even though it's a bit of a mad story because I wasn't really feeling Jay like that at first. It took me a while. I sort of was a late bloomer to Jay, but maybe
I think I was as well, actually.
I don't know. I think it's maybe because I was such a big Nas fan or Nas fan. However,
where you're from in the country. If you're above the Watford Gab, then it's Nas. But if you're from down here, it's Nas.
Yeah,
I hear that though. And the reprint came out, if I'm not mistaken, on September the 11th, 2001.
September the 11th, 2001, which is
a historic day.
It's a historic day. I mean, the Twin Towers fell, but one of the biggest albums ever came out on that particular day as well. So obviously, I've got a little project that I would like to drop, which would sort of pay homage to that album, but as well allow me to express my creativeness.
Yes, I can't wait.
You know what I mean? So,
I literally can't wait for it.
So that's the reprint.
So listen, you're in the studio today. You are part of Riot, Revolutionary Ideas Over Technology.
Yes.
It's a movement.
Nah, it's a movement, man. It's a lot more than just. It's a movement. It's a brand. It's a lot more than just a label as well. It's a collective. It's a lot of creative ideas and revolutionary ideas.
Yeah.
That consists of few special members.
Special members.
Nah, that consists of a few special members. So it consists of the wizard behind the camera, T-Shaw.
King on the lens.
King on the lens. We're honoured to see him in the studio with me as well and with us. It consists of the legendary AGT.
Oh damn! Who's that?
What I mean?
I hear he's a nice guy. Is he cool?
Nah, that's what they're telling me on Westside, that he's the man still. They're
cool.
telling me on Westside he's the man.
As long as they're not telling you Judd's the one and only, that's good.
I hear that.
Also, Quincy on the beat.
Yeah, Quincy on the production, like a monster producer. He's
Sickest producer.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like he's produced for the likes of Bassman.
I'm still waiting for that one to come out.
That's what I mean.
That's still waiting.
Like a hidden gem. It needs to. It's gonna drop soon, and obviously, like the legendary Mongs as well, like James Mongai, who works for Capital Extra.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Like he's there's a lot of creative.
There's a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on behind the scenes, and I think towards the tail end of this year, you're gonna hear quite a lot of things, and definitely I know everyone says next year's out, whatever, but I'm not even gonna go into that. I'm just gonna let the actions do the talking, because there's a lot more to come as well. There's a lot more to come from Riot,
sure.
But the foundation's strong, man.
Now, if you don't know Reload as well as me, you might not know about his lyrical prowess on the microphone.
I hear that.
This guy isn't just your normal rapping about bottles, rims, and girls. You like to talk about current affairs in your raps, and your lyricism really shines through.
Yeah.
Your SBTV.
I can't even say yeah.
No, well, I'm telling you. So, your SBTV was Conversations with a Cabbie. It's about a conversation you had with a cab driver regarding Syria.
Yeah.
And then your latest body of work was hashtag Brexit.
Yeah,
and that
man.
received some good words.
Yeah, man.
From across the board.
That received quite a lot of heat. I don't know I don't know what West Side's policies on naming other radio stations.
Nah,
but
listen, you're on my show. You're my friend. It's cool.
Say that, and then so like the likes of DJ Semtex,
King Sem.
King Sem, like he's been showing me a lot of support recently, and I mean he played that twice, and he had a lot of kind words to say about that. Like he was saying, like I'm one of his favourite artists at the moment.
That's big praise.
I'm one of the greatest lyricists to have come out of this country in a long time, and like so for him to say that, and he's a key tastemaker. You got to understand, he's the person that brought Dizzy to the world as well. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that Dizzy didn't put his grafting in the Sidewinder days and in the you know the Youth Club days and the Lord of the Mics days, but I'm talking about taking it from the mainstream. Taking it from the underground to the mainstream and helping him cross over. He was a key figure behind that, and he's still an important A&R as well. So to receive those sort of plaudits and praise was definitely good for me. And there's a little bit of exclusive news as well. I don't even think AGTZ knows about this yet.
I know this.
Okay, so recently, in regards to the Brexit song as well, recently I got contacted by a journalist. This is why it's always important to check your Facebook likes page. I don't check it, but I checked it, and I read a message that was 6 days late, and it was a BBC journalist who is compiling a see what's happening with my words, but he's compiling a show for BBC Radio 5 Live. And it's about post-Brexit, and it's about the West Midlands, and he wants me to be a guest feature in one of the...
Amazing.
Do you know
Congrats.
What I mean? So,
amazing.
West Side.
Oh, Jesus. Do you know what? It's been a while since I heard this tune, you know. Alright, listen. In 013 I moved northwest. I've done planning, time for action, let me talk less. I'm feeling like a gangster on the court steps. Win or lose, I die laughing, so it's so blessed. I'm a legend by birthright and heritage. I used to serve white on the worst nights, devilish. Sound system uncle with his herb and his 7-inch. Granny said you need to go to church, don't forget him, Chris. That's the Holy Spirit and the Father. Before I had the goatee, I was spitting out the lava. Zapped all rosy like a bro forgets the saga. Didn't wanna know me now. Harder, I was born with a new state of mind like a Carla. That's why I can relate, and I would rather die a martyr. Living like a slave for a minimum wage. It gets harder if you're darker than the cinnamon shade. From the school to the prude to the prison or grave. Plus your own damn people wanna riddle your frame. Trust me, it's deeper than rap. If it's beef and nobody talks tea, it's a rap. For the in your base, man, I'll beat off the Pro Tools without no logic. Cause the reason we max. How the F you gonna reason with that when the investment within the region is crap? Because the jobs keep going, living costs ever growing, and you see depression, they're the main ingredients, fam. It's a madness, and now I'm on the Atlas. I was spreading out the like Sampras, plus I had white on my head like Sanyas. Then I thought F dropping raps, just rap blood. And now I'm on point like a cactus. I pray to Jaja that I don't relapse, but I came out of the dirt like travelers with a bed of amnesia cannabis. Just periscope cameras, big brother trying to observe the whole manner. It's nuts. Who can you trust? It's nuts. Listen.
Let's talk about some of the hip-hop happenings. It's the type of thing that Jenna usually tells us about. It's what's been going on in the industry in the last week. You came in, and it's like you read my mind. I want to talk to you about the renewed beef.
The renewed beef.
Between Chip and Young'un. So if you don't know, there was a video that circulated on social media where Young'un allegedly, because you have to say that word, we say that word a lot on this show just to cover ourselves, but allegedly he had his Nando's robbed on the high street.
Do you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I saw that video circulating around, like I suppose everyone saw it and whatnot. It's not even allegedly. He did actually get his his Nando's took, because in Young'un, it's deep like that. I'm not even disrespecting like him, but I'm just stating it clearly. He did get it. I don't know whether he got it robbed, but he definitely dropped his Nando's, and he ran off. He even said it in his tune. He even said the only thing pissed about is the fact that I had to buy a new Nando's and that. So he's even said it and stated it. So I don't even think it's an alleged thing, but yeah.
So basically tonight, Chipmunk at 8 o'clock, which is in 13 minutes, is going to drop a tune via Link Up TV. And the image that he's got to promote this is him standing outside Nando's. So I can't wait for that.
Nah, that's disrespect.
Let's talk about
That is disrespect.
Skepta. He's had a few different flyers knocking about London.
Okay.
Especially one in Alexandra Palace.
Okay.
Apparently, word on the street is December the 2nd. It's Skepta headlining Ali Pali, featuring Unknown. So we don't know who's going to be there yet. Could be Drizzy.
A lot of people are saying Drizzy. I hear that.
Could be.
I haven't even seen. Do you know what? See, some things I'm in touch with, some things I'm out of touch with. I haven't even seen that flyer about, but. True say Ali Pali's in North, isn't it? It's in North London. That'll be a good look for him. I think like he like you can't even dispute it. Like for grime music, he's the king of North as well. Do you know what I mean?
King of North,
or the king of whatever.
King of London right now.
Yeah, definitely.
He's doing major bits. Konnichiwa is out. Landlord is also out.
Yeah, that's a big look. Like you see Gigs. Like he's an artist that I've got a lot of respect for. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got a hell of a lot of respect for. Like he has just remained so consistent, and even during his times when he was incarcerated for a tiny little bit as well, for I think it was about a year or something like that, he came out and he just hit the ground running again. Do you know what I mean? Not many artists have done that. Certain times they've been locked away, and I know people say, oh, bad publicity, sometimes good publicity, but a lot of artists that I know that have been to the cannon, when they've come out, they ain't really done nothing, or they've tried to regain that momentum and it's just hasn't happened, especially on a major sort of level. Like it's a bit different when you're just an underground artist that is surrounded with 100 man in an estate and you've got videos on certain channels and whatnot. But once you're signed to XL Recordings and whatnot, which keeps
Adele is on XL as well.
That's what I'm saying. So
can't really get much. He's not with them now though.
Is he not with them now?
He parted ways with them.
Oh, he parted ways.
Yeah, so he's not actually signed to XL right now. I think it's SM1 Recordings.
Okay, swear down, that's sick.
But he is currently sitting at number 2 in the charts midweek.
That's big, man. That's big.
And to do that independently
is dope.
Is crazy.
And do you know what I like as well about that album? I haven't listened to it, but I've seen the track listing. I like the fact that he's brought back man like Dubs. Do you know what I mean? Like he's brought it back to the essence, bro. Like if you that mixtape there was legendary. That hard-bodied mixtape was legendary. Yeah. So he's brought it back to the essence. It's like he can work with anyone. He has worked with everyone. Like he's got the tune with 6-7. He's got the tune with Cass. Scraps. He's got the tune with everyone. Cass. Yeah. He's got the tune with not everyone, but everyone that's relevant. Yeah. And the fact that he's actually thought, okay, I'll have Stormzy on the album, but as well as that, I'll have Dubsy on the album. I'll have Kai's on the album. He's kind of kept it family oriented, man. Yeah, definitely.
My favourite one from the album is Blowback.
Okay.
It's featuring Stormzy and Young's Teflon.
Oh yeah, he's got Teflon there as well. Yeah, man, that's
a big look, that record. But what I wanted to talk to you about was NME reviewed the album, and they claimed that he promoted rape. Now this is a very serious word to be thrown around. Giggs didn't react well to it, as you can imagine. On Instagram, he put out sort of a diss to NME. But I think for him, I think he should just keep his mouth shut for them type of things. Yeah, because you don't want to burn your bridges. Because NME, no matter how long it's been around for, and I know it's not doing numbers like it was print and circulation wise, but you want to have those guys on your team.
I hear that, but from do you know what? From an artist point of view, I definitely hear that from a business sort of point of view. But from an artist point of view, I think like you have to stand up for your creative rights as well, and that's a really strong statement.
It is
to say even if it was a big sort of company like MTV said like, oh boom, or like one of the bigger channels said you have done XYZ, it's like you've got to defend and stand up for your rights. It's like with the whole I don't even want to bring up and talk about other artists like that, but with the whole bonkers sort of situation, if he don't stand up, like the Daily Mirror or whatever paper it was of a big institution, he needs to stand up for his rights. But if they're accusing him of XYZ and he feels like it's not XYZ, he needs to
address it.
You
But
need to address it, but I definitely...
there's a way
hear
of doing
what
that.
You're saying... I haven't seen the Instagram post at all, so I don't know. Has he sort of...
He used a lot of explicit words, put it that way. You know what Giggs is like? He's got a bit of a potty mouth sometimes.
He did that. What did he do? He did even if the hood thumped me at the neck. When he went at MTV, so you think I give about Jasmine at MTV basically?
Listen, he was banned from the radio at one point. So he's well equipped to sort of deflect any shots that come his way. Also, Liam from One Direction.
Okay, he's from Wolverhampton.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he's from Wolves, like man.
Because obviously Shaw is from VW as well.
Yeah,
Olos originates from VW.
Swear down.
Yep. So he's always repping. Anyway, he's jumped in the studio with Z Dot.
Oh,
And this is
down.
Liam from One Direction. We're talking multi-millionaire. What do you reckon? Liam on grime?
Well, it's not gonna be great. It's gonna be R&G in it, rhythm and grime.
Yeah.
It's gonna be R&G, and I think, to be honest, because Zayn Malik is he's trying to Zayn Malik's trying to be the UK sort of I was about to say T-Shaw, and disrespecting. He's trying to be the UK
He's trying to be
Trey
the
Songs,
UK's
innit?
T-Shaw.
Like, he's trying to be Trey Songs and
The sweet boy.
Not in a disrespectful way at all. I'm just saying. You know what? Man forgot that I do grime as well. You know.
Yeah,
Like
I know
man
you do
forgot
grime.
that I was in a grime collective.
Come
and
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Show
Like,
them
listen.
the levels. Show them the levels.
Alright, yo. Let me take it back to the start when this music genre captured my heart. Me, MSSYICB and clips going hand back to back in the park. That's all 4 times. I was on rap, there was on grind. Now it's all 16 after man are inside, cause the man is on crime. Building a buzz and a cannabis line. That's short and long term business moves. Inbox me for the vids and tunes, but don't understand where the money comes from. Making this food and pass it on. Hazel cheese, I have it gone. My brother mess and make sure your cash is long, cause music vids don't have a magic one. Man, I charge it for them like a one of an up, but it's love. I don't mean no co-sign from a bad man, cousin or brother. I'm cooking up stuff to put in work out, to push the work. Daily I thought to myself, up curb. Music man, but man, I hustler first. The man cheer why these man crush the herbs and look for birds. And I know not one of them boss toys. No rap like all the hood noise. Not a bad man, just a prat with a good voice. And you came off a bringing while I was on road peddling. These O's are trying to make cake off a kickling. I was starving, they had the plate trying to make man wait while I stand there binging. What? I only appear in the night. That's when I put work in up and down the road to get that sterling. Nosy neighbours in the cracks of curtains. It's overly peaking a bit. Some fiend in a drink off the man that fiend for the sniff. Don't tolerate weakness. Man, I take a meter if you leave them an inch. I roll with the one-away lichens. Vampires that operate violence as a waste to a mean. I came in the scene, no favour. You only catch fade of coppers and sirens. No gas, I'm effed in the head, no blowback. When I roll on the road and scope my opponent, know that moment's Kodak. Know that moment's Kodak. I said know that moment's Kodak. When I roll on the road and scope my opponent, know that moment's Kodak. I said know that moment's Kodak. Know that moment's Kodak. Know that moment's Kodak. Yo, listen.
Yeah, come on.
Do you want me to keep going? They want me to keep going. I swear they want me to keep going. Listen. I'm trying to think. Listen. I'm just practicing, I'm just warming, I'm just vibes in. Listen. What? Everyone moves like Freddy in the take. Like I didn't get nanked in the end. You're bad with your friend and bad with the pen, but you weren't bad when you got slammed in the pen. You was on healthcare, risk to yourself. No shoelace, a string of a belt, or you would have been hanging. And now your girl's at home getting wood while you're crunching and planking. It's raw Pete. When you tried to school me like I was a student, I told him straight it's R3. That means school time is done. Never been a G and fired a gun. Persona is speech and the ties are front. Jackie Chan bad boys, they only act up and stun.
Yo, drop it now. Big bad West Side.
Reload with the fire on the midweek mix.
10 out of 10, yeah, you look so nice. Get what I like, I don't watch the price.